Hey everyone, welcome to Hyve 1.1. In this video, we will recap quickly about what Hyve is and showcase some of the new things that we have brought to version 1.1. First of all, I want to thank you everyone who has tried Hyve so far and helped us with your valuable feedback, as these features and improvements are based on all your great ideas and suggestions. So a quick recap, if you don't already know, Hyve is an AI chatbot for your WordPress website that uses your website content to answer questions of your user. You can train Hyve's knowledge base with your post pages or even adding custom data specifically for chat interactions. If this is your first time using Hyve, make sure you have set up your product license key and your OpenAI API key in the settings tab of the plugin. Let's go to the knowledge base in the data tabs. Here you can see all the posts that we have already added to our knowledge base. And these are the posts that Hyve can use to answer user questions. So if you want to add more, let's hop on to the data tab. Here we have few posts, so let's add them to our knowledge base. And that's all you have to do to add more data for Hyve to use in chat interactions. One of the feedback that we were getting from our users was about issues with moderation. In Hyve, we use OpenAI's moderation API to make sure all the content follows OpenAI's content policies before using them for chat interaction. We do it to avoid OpenAI flagging your content for violating their terms of services. A lot of you are having issues with false positives being marked. To bring more transparency, we have started to give our users more summary on what exactly OpenAI is finding wrong with their content, so they can manually review their post to avoid having any false positives. And if after the review, the user is confident that their content does not violate any of their content policies, they have this option to override moderation decision as well. Another tool that we have introduced to improve moderation process and to bring more transparency and give more control to our users is the moderation threshold. Here you can set up the threshold for each of the moderation criteria, where 0 means API is less confident about their decision to flag the content, and 1 means it's more confident. Here you can adjust it for your website if you feel some particular criteria is triggering more frequently by your content. But keep in mind that this threshold also applies to the questions being asked by users on your chatbot. So only adjust this if you know what you're doing. Another nice feature of Hyve is the option to add custom data to the knowledge base. You can think of custom data as snippets made particularly for the chatbot. It can be anything that your customers ask frequently but is not covered by your content, or something that is more temporary like a limited time deal or a seasonal offering. Here we have run such data item added already. Speaking of features, let's look at some more new features that come with this version, like the new default message. This is given to your users when they ask something that cannot be answered by a chatbot. Along with that, we also have more advanced option to customize your AI assistant by changing their temperature or top P value. These are more advanced options, so only change them if you know what you're doing. Or you can also experiment with them and adjust them if you feel your chatbot is performing better or worse with adjustment. Another exciting thing that we have added to improve your users' interaction with the chatbot are predefined questions. So for example, here's how your chatbot looks without any predefined question set. So now let's add a couple of predefined questions to your chat and save them. And here's how your bot looks now. Predefined questions are a great way to introduce your users to your chatbot and to get the conversation started. Or we can also use them to put your most frequently asked questions there. Not only this, we also introduced chat history. So if a user has interacted with the chatbot and comes back after some time, their chat history will be preserved and they can continue from there. This improves the performance of the chat as it remembers much more context from the user's past chat interactions. The history is kept for about 24 hours from their last interaction. And finally, the most exciting feature that is part of Hyve 1.1, the FAQ feature. Once you have set up your chatbot, initially your user might ask a lot of questions that go unanswered as your content does not answer them. For example, like this one. We faced a similar scenario when we set it up on our own website, but we found it was really great to actually look into the question that the user were asking and updating our knowledge base with them. This way we were able to answer most of the user asked questions. So with this version, whenever a user asks a question that is not part of your knowledge base, it is kept recorded and we do some data analysis in the backend a couple of times a day to show them to you. So let's ask the same question again. And you see this time the chatbot is able to answer them. So with this feedback loop, you can improve your user's experience a lot and even learn from users, like what other type of things they're looking for, which you had not expected in your content. And that's it for version 1.1 of Hyve. Let us know if you have any questions. We hope this version improves the experience, and thank you for watching.